Hey traders, this is Shegun Chat 247. I train traders how to trade in harmony with the market. Today is the 18th of May 2025. We will be doing the trade planning session. I've already done the portfolio selection, and these are the pairs that falls into the sell pair. Here are the buy pairs. Okay, from what we have here, it was derived from this cumulative number. As we can see, the pound is the strongest, the daily is 19, the weekly is 37. So pound is actually strong on both the weekly and the daily number. We have the euro, which is slightly negative on the daily strength, but the weekly is still very strong. So this might be a pullback. Okay, we'll find that out on the chart itself. Then we have the Swiss franc is similar to the euro, 59 on the weekly, 31 on the daily. And we have the Australian dollar, very strong on the daily, 46, but equally weak on the weekly. So this one is going through what we call the pullback phase. That is why we have that there, but we will be able to see a better picture when we start to look at the chart. Then we have the Japanese yen. It's becoming weak on the daily chart. The strength is still there in the weekly, and so on and so forth. So we get the gist. These are the strong pairs. You might be wondering, why is Japanese yen in the strong pair? Because the weekly is still very strong. The weakness that we can see is on the daily currency strength. Okay, so I'm going to try and do as much as possible. We will be using the wave of success template. So the first one we're going to be looking at on the wave of success template is the pound US dollar. Okay, a simple way we were selling this here. For those that watched the video that I posted on Friday, we're selling this here, and this sell is still valid. As you can see, price came all the way to the 0, okay, to the 1 actually, because this is the momentum low. And what we are looking for a confirmation is for price to break this 0 to give us 3. So even though the strength is, the pound is strong, it's going through what we call a negative phase, a bearish phase. Okay, if I squeeze this chart, you can see here we had a momentum low followed by a break, followed by a reset, and now this is potentially, we have a downtrend. You can see a completed wave structure here, and this is where we have to know how to read the chart. We see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a completed wave structure. Price did not go above the momentum high that was created before. So technically, a break below here, which should be our new sell point. This will be our new sell point. I'm using my MetaTrader because we have more tools on this chart, and it's the template that we are using going forward. So red line is a sell. Okay, that is we've already seen a break there, slightly with a pin. So any second break is a sellable break. Okay, second break now is a sellable break. So we want to short the pound dollar at 132.51. Okay, in terms of buying, I don't have any buy signal here, but if the safest place to buy this is at the momentum high. Okay, that means you've waited for all the noise here to finish, and if price should start to break above here, then we can apply our methodology to look for buying opportunity above 133.59. So that is the pound US dollar for the week commencing the 18th of May 2025. The next one I'm going to look at is the US dollar Japanese yen. I suggested we buy this on Friday, and you can see this one gave us 40 pips from the entry here. Okay, as you can see, okay, that was a nice move we had on Friday. So now what we have here is this. this is a big retracement. Okay, but if you look out, we have daily lines are making higher highs. This is a daily high, okay, followed by higher low, higher high. We've seen a pullback 0A, B, C, and of the 4 hours is the magenta support and resistance here, okay. And what we have here is a higher momentum low. Once the price starts to break, this should give us a daily higher low, okay. So right now, based on the information we can derive from the portfolio selection, we can see the Japanese yen is becoming weak. It hasn't turned to full-blown negative yet, but you can see price has already started moving to the upside, okay. And this intraday chart, 15-minute chart, we are using to trade this here now is a potential for a trend continuation, okay. So how do we engage this market? So we have 0, 1, 2, okay. So this makes it easy for us. This is a momentum high. We want to go long at 146.09, and then if price starts to break below this low, which is the low of Friday, that will be our sell point in the US dollar Japanese yen. If price starts to come back below here, because what we have here is 0.1, trying to see if we have, okay. Okay, so there's a potential for this break to happen because we don't have any previous momentum high during this pullback. So this is the first trend changing pattern. So we might have more slide to the downside, and that actually changed the story for us. Okay, we can scalp to the downside, and we already set this price has already sold now because this is the first momentum price point or a trend changing pattern. Price is likely to break this low here. Price is likely to break this low. Okay, that's the high probability scenario for Monday or even the Tokyo session. And as we have seen in the last couple of weeks, the gaps that has been happening, we may even open up below here. The market might open below this low. That doesn't mean the trend is going to break continuously. You have to wait for the first break. If it gives us second break, then we can sell more in the downside. But if it breaks once and we start to see a W pattern, that is your clue to buy. So this is already selling. We just have to wait for where the market is going to see where the market is going to open. Then we can continue to short the US dollar Japanese yen. But your longer term view is to be buying the dollar yen for a break of this momentum high here. Okay, so that is the dollar Japanese yen. Okay, so the next one is the euro US dollar. Look at this. This is a strong move down. Normal reset is a lower high on the daily chart, a lower low, and a lower low. We already have momentum on the daily chart, momentum to the downside, and we can see this here is telling us the euro is strong, but the daily is already showing us the weakness, and that we can see that on the chart itself. Okay, so how do we approach this? I'm gonna hide that. What we have here is 1, 2. So we have a momentum low. After a momentum low, wait for the structure. This is still a sell. Okay, and this move here 2 to 3, we already have a downtrend anyway because we have a 3 here. I want to see this pullback from 1 to 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay, we actually use this one because that's the closest one. I will wait for price to come above here and fill. So this will be my sell point. You can't buy this yet. If you want to buy, I will, to be safe, you go long if price manage to get above there. That will be the area above here, we can be comfortable buying the euro. Below here, the only option we have is to sell. We can see the wave structure has already developed to 3, so that means we have a downtrend. Another thing that you will need to watch out for is this level here. If price manage to break this 2, because that's the safety line there. If we manage to break this bullish 2, that means the low here will be broken. Okay, so these are key levels that we need to keep an eye on when the market open during the Tokyo session. Okay, but above here, this is an opportunity for you to sell. Any trade above the 1.1169 is an opportunity for us to wait for the correction and to sell in the direction of the ongoing wave, which is a downtrend. Okay, the next one is the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Let's use this one. You see very similar picture to what is going on the dollar yen. Okay, we have prices making series of higher highs, higher low, and now we are trading at 012, a higher momentum low. The best option is to buy, but we need to analyze these waves that has been coming now, because before we can buy, we need to see a momentum high. We don't have a momentum high here, we don't have a momentum high here, none here. Then so this is a low, this is 1. So definitely this thing is not ready to be bought. Okay, the same thing in the dollar yen. We can go short at 104.24. I don't have a buying point yet. The reason I said that is because we don't have a trend changing pattern. We need to see, because this is a downtrend. If you look at it from here all the way down here, we don't have a downtrend. We don't have a trend changing pattern in this downtrend. So we need to first see a trend changing pattern followed by a manipulation, then we can look to buy. Okay, so this is still ongoing. It is still safe to short the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Okay, so that's something we need to keep an eye on. Next one is Australian dollar. The Aussie, we saw the Aussie, the daily is very strong, the weekly is very weak. Okay, cumulative is 1. So you see this is a ranging market, and I actually updated this in the video that I did on Friday. This is a buying opportunity at the low. This is actually the low that I said we should look to buy from, and we can look to sell above this high. Not this one, but this one. Okay, because the market is in a range bound situation. So it's already going long. So we want to go long, and as you can see here, we have a momentum low 5 here in a ranging market. That means buyers will come in again and they will look to buy. If we look at this last wave here, this is a momentum high 1 2. Okay, trend changing pattern. We've broken once. As long as we stay above this 63.90, buying is the only option. If we come and break below 8, then we will expect the third break. Then we can apply the rule of wave of success that tells us once we have more than 1 break, the third break will happen, and even the fourth break may happen as well. Okay, but right now we only saw 1 break, and price is coming above the signal line. We can look to buy into the Australian dollar and look to sell above here. Okay, so I'm gonna change this one color to green. That signifies our buying point, and that is our selling point in the Australian dollar, US dollar. Next one is the pound card. Okay, as you can see, pound is still slightly strong. In the cumulative, the card is slightly weak. So we're looking for a buying opportunity. But if you look at it, this is very messy. Okay, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, consolidating, but now we have a lower high daily, we have a higher low daily. That is a range market. They are breaking high, they're breaking low, breaking high, breaking low, breaking high. So for this pattern, the trend here in the range, we've already seen a downside movement. So you have to always respect when we have three. This three that we have here confirms a trend. So what should we do? We can go long at the completion of the wave structure. Okay, if price break down here and give us a completed wave structure, that is a buyable situation. But for us to sell this, I have 1, 2, this is a momentum high. It's 5 to 0, 0, 1, 2. This is a momentum low. 0, 1, 2. This is a momentum low. So we have a double momentum low here. That is a valid setup. That there. That's a strong liquidity there. And we can wait for price to break below these two data points and fail. We want to see a strong break and failure to continue. And that will be the best area to buy from. Okay, I don't have a sell opportunity here. If you short this, price is already at a low, so I can't be selling here and I can't recommend it right now. We need to see a first break, and if we have a second break, we can take the third break. That would be a higher probability sell than just selling where we are right now. Okay, I think that's good enough for today. I'm using the 15 minutes chart because I will be updating some of my trades during the week. But right now we have an idea of what is going on. I'm going to show you again the portfolio selection that we did. Okay, here are the ranking: the pound, the euro, the Swiss franc, followed by the Australian dollar, followed by the Japanese yen, New Zealand, the CAD, and the US dollar. Dollar is still the weakest pair on the board. So I wish you a successful trading week. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. My name is Shagun Chat 247. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.